Both parties are, obviously pointing the fingers at each other as they always do. From your perspective and talking to small business owners and some of the furloughed workers, who's really helping and who's really hurting Main Street, not just small businesses, but Main Street in general? What do you think sort of the consensus is? I know talking to the people you're talking to is probably not scientific, but what do you think the consensus is from the people that you're talking to?
I think you were right that it is still largely along party lines. So it really just depends on who you're talking to. Lawmakers from one party will point to another. But if you're talking to Capitol Hill staffers, or you're talking to furloughed workers, or you're talking to small businesses, a lot of them are saying that they're not even really blaming one party. They're just blaming Congress for being ineffective. And that has been something that I've been hearing for a very long time, that just in general, Congress is way too hyper partisan and that prevents the negotiations and the debate that make up democracy and make up the way that our government is supposed to flow. I think that right now, though, a lot of federal workforce and a lot of furloughed people and small businesses are leaning towards Democrats. And the reason I say that as to who to blame, and the reason I say that is because Democrats have these demands for healthcare, which I'm sure people have talked your ear off about, but these healthcare demands, and even a lot of Republicans have said that these demands are valid, that they are too concerned about the expiring Affordable Care Act tax credits. They understand that a lot of people, in their red rural small business Main Street communities, they understand that these people have tax credits that they need to address. But a lot of Republicans have said that, that is a policy fight, not a funding fight. And I've talked to appropriators who have said, healthcare and ACA is not even in our wheelhouse. Funding the government is. And so we're hearing from a lot of federal workers that they just want the Democrats to pass the clean spending bill that's on the floor right now. A lot of them are saying, you've made your point. You have shown that this is a big deal. You've shown that you're willing to fight for it. And we applaud you for that. But now we're hitting, today's the 31st day. We're going to be hitting into 35, I'm sure, very soon. I think once it hits to that record, people are going to still be really angry that the same vote keeps happening and nothing is changing.